Race number 2 of the Season 8 for H&N Cup Series. Tonight we are racing at Kentucky. Last week's little rundown from what happened last week. Intense racing around the High Banks of Daytona. Had an amazing finish to both stages, and the winner of the race was Grega, making a last lap pass on his teammate Samal. So could that set the stone of what this season can be? Let's see if that the intense and amazing racing continues tonight around Kentucky. One of my 3 pre-race picks is Hendrick. Hendrick has always been solid at Kentucky, no matter what league it is. He's just solid. Grega, the momentum on his side. Can he pull off a victory here tonight to go back-to-back to start off Season 8? And another one I'm looking forward to is seeing what Weefy could do. Weefy, the Season 7 Daytona 500 winner, trying to have a bounce-back season from last season when he got knocked out in the first round. Can tonight be the night he gets back on top? We will find out here shortly. They just got over qualifying. Another rundown after I send this out. Tonight in the booth is going to be me and Hoy.
I never got a good laugh. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Alright, so again, me and Hoy will be in the booth tonight. On pole for tonight's race is Hendrick. Hendrick's just been pretty solid around this racetrack. Grab your popcorn for some Saturday Night Racing. Here we go. Hendrick's gonna lead in the green. We are underway for race number 2 of Season 8. crazy start. In the back, in the wall is Griga. Griga might have an issue here to start off the race. 19 laps in stage number 1. Looks like Weefy to the inside. He's going to try to side draft. Contact is made. Here comes Casey, making it 3 wide in the entering turn number 3. Contact is made with the top with Casey and Hendrick. Weefy, that's going to clear Weefy on the bottom. He's going to slide up the track, and Hendrick might lose a couple spots. Weefy looks to lead lap number 1, but Hendrick's still on his quarter panel, side by side for a second. That's Casey and Hendrick going at it. Got Brett Baker, the new driver in the number 1 car. Up the track, that's Sidewinder in that 20 car. Still side by side for a second. It's a Joe Gibbs inside line. Entering turn 3 on lap number 2. Casey's going to clear him for second. Hendrick's going to fall in line for P3. Side by side there for that's P number 4 it looks like. Casey looking the inside. They're 3 wide for the lead here on lap number 3. Going 3 for 3. Casey's going to clear him for the lead. Up the track they go. That puts Hendrick in the 3rd line. Going to be side by side there for a second. That's Weefy. Actually, here comes Casey with a push. Here comes Hendrick with a push from Weefy. There. Still side by side. Casey's on that apron. You do not want to be on that apron because anytime that apron can suck you around, especially on old tires. But there are new tires, so it really shouldn't make a difference. As Hendrick's trying to side draft that 11 car, but that does not prevail. Can Weefy clear for second? Yes, he can. Hendrick's going to give Weefy a good push. Joe Gibbs 1 and 2. But here comes Brett Baker on the inside of Hendrick for P number 3 in that 1 car. In news you guys probably haven't heard yet, NASCAR Boy has decided to retire. He said he's going to retire until the new NASCAR game comes out. So that opens the door for the 99 car, if we're going to see anyone in that 99 car. Lap 5 now. Down the back straight away, single file through the top 5. Up the track goes Weefy. That's going to open the door for Brett Baker, but Brett Baker is also up the track. That's going to open the door for Hendrick. Hendrick's going to clear, going to go to the inside for P number 3 now. Side by side, the 41 and 1 car. Yeah, Griga there. Griga had an issue there early in the race on the initial start, and he has fallen back. It looks like he has right front damage. Up the track goes Casey. Here comes Weefy now. Can Weefy clear off the corner? Yes, he can, but with Casey making the mistake in turn number 3 and 4, it's going to open the door for Hendrick.
As we just have 13 to go in this
hard in the wall goes Casey.
And we got 11 hard up to the
wall.
And
around he goes.
Yeah, the 11's around this.
That's not going to bring up the...
this is going to stay green, it looks like.
Yeah, 1 car around. But...
1 car is around.
Hoy, with that mistake from Casey, I mean, Casey's having the strong start to the race, just something happened to his car. It looks like he might have got loose or something. But that's going to derail this start of his race. But Griga had an issue off the initial start. Is there a chance he could climb back up here? Yes, there's little laps to go in this stage. But, I mean, Griga, last week's winner at Daytona, league champion. I mean, Griga has to be someone to mess with this race.
I mean, yeah, but right now you see the 41 giving pressure on the 18. So don't know how much of a battle Griga's going to be so far now, but yeah, I definitely would have counted him out. Just outside that top 3, running P4.
11 laps to go. Weefy trying to have a bounce back season. The last season was a disappointing season. Yes, he won the 500, but then he had inconsistent all through the season, got knocked out first round. I mean, Weefy's hungry for a championship. He came oh so close in season 6 and trying to come back in season 8.
Yeah, his first full-time season, he got moved in the final corner, but now this battle is spicing up with just 10 laps to go in the stage.
This is something the new guy, Brett Baker, likes to see in his winch up in front of him, these two battling, going at it, because that's going to slow those two down. That's going to let him come back in the fight. But boy, this is the first time in a couple seasons this H&N has came to Kentucky. So these guys are kind of somewhat rusty at this type of racetrack. So is this something like for next season or seasons later on that we're gonna come to this track more often? Because this track this track really puts on some good racing.
Yeah, I mean, I would especially love to see this track eventually be coming to considered a crown jewel in H&N. You know, this is in the past it's put up good battles and everything. So as we see the 41 running a bit of a different line there, let's see if he can get the run out the corner. No, he doesn't. He gets hard into the wall.
We got 8 laps
the
to
11
go.
Exiting the pits right now.
That's going to put him a lap down, if not multiple laps down. Not a good start to the race for that 11 driver, making his first start of the season. But Weefy's holding on strong for this lead. I mean, my pre-race picks are my 2 pre-race picks are 1-2 right now. So, but like I said in the pre-race show, Hendrick has been pretty solid around this racetrack. He's been pretty good here, maybe one of his best racetracks. And Weefy, he's just been solid everywhere he races. So, I mean, two of the best battling up front right now. And up the track goes the driver. The 41 contact is made between those two. Weefy in the wall.
Weefy might not be too happy with the 41. He put the bumper to it middle of the corner. Probably got loose coming out, and now the 41's going to take advantage of that.
That's what the 41 likes to see. He finally got that clean air. Can he just drive away from Weefy now? Gonna get 6 laps to go on the stage. Stage 1 winding down.
5 cars back. It's going to be hard to gain that back up.
Your top 3 right now, again, like I said, boy, you might not think points matter early on in the season, but your season can come down to 1 point. And the top 3 right now is Hendrick, Weefy, and Brett. So these stage points really matter. As up the track goes Hendrick, going to be side by side for the lead. Hendrick has not pulled away from Weefy like we thought he would, and that's going to let.
No, I mean Weefy just got right back there. He's got 5 more laps though.
Contact up the track.
Weefy with damage. Oh, he's putting the 41 up the track a little bit, showing a little bit of his displeasure.
Weefy had to try his best to stay to that quarter panel because the side dropped him back, and he was aggressive to get to that quarter panel, and that's pushed him side by side. Now, is this going to open the door for Brett in P number 3?
And we've got side by side exiting the corner all the way down the straightaway, side by side to the line. I think Weefy got that one.
4 laps
lap there
to go. I mean, holding that inside line, especially on old tires up the track, they go when I say that. But it's kind of hard to hold on the inside with old tires around this racetrack.
Yeah, I mean, that outside line is a lot more comfortable to run on old tire, but that one car seems to have that long run car. I mean, these two battling it out. They might end up opening the door here if they make some big time contact.
It looks like Casey has gotten some more damage there in that 11 car. Huge nose damage on that car, so that's going to cause issues for him. But that's right along with Brett Baker. Looks to be closing in on these leaders. In the wall was Hendrick up front. But like you said, boy, that one car looks to have amazing long run pace.
Coming to 2 laps to go now in the stage. The 41 all over the 18's back bumper here. Trying to make a move all over the track.
I think that one car's run is going to... He's making a run at him a little too late now, but that could be something we could look forward to later on in the last stage when it's a longer stage. But what is Hendrick going to do? How's Hendrick going to set him up to come to get the white flag in stage number 1?
Coming to the final lap, I think right now you just have to focus on getting a run off of this exit.
I think he has to run.
He's in the draft. He moves out. He's just going to have to dime in this corner, I feel like. Or no.
Yellow flag is out.
Oh, the caution comes out. Weefy ends up winning the
Something
stage.
happened with the 11 car and the 14 car. I'm going to have to... I mean, we're going to have to get a clip of that, but... Anyways, so that lets Weefy win stage number 1, but we're coming back to green. We are back on our way for stage number 2. It's Weefy and Brett Baker on the front row. 18 lap stage. Weefy clears for the lead, and it looks like Hendrick's gonna clear for P number 2. Oh, and the wall goes Weefy. That's going to let Hendrick get a run. He's going to clear him. That lets Brett Baker to the inside, too. Huge mistake by Weefy. And Brett Baker looking to clear for P2. But Casey goes to make it, poke his nose in there and make it 3 wide. 3 wide for second. This is what Hendrick's like you've seen. They're 4 wide. We're 4 wide for P number 2. There's going to be contact up the track. They go the 1 car almost in the wall. He almost puts the 18 in the wall. But Grega with the move to make it 4 wide, and he goes to second, but not for long. Here comes Casey to the inside, side by side for second. Once again, this is what Hendrick loves to see in his mirror. Kind of overly aggressive move there for Grega on the first lap of the stage to make that 4 wide move. Weefy's is definitely unhappy with that move. So is Brett Baker. I mean, you have to be. Now, Hoy, if you're Weefy, what's the goal to get back up in front? I think he might be AFK there, but
Well, controller died, but we're back.
okay. Anyways, like I said, with that mistake, with that issue that happened there to Weefy, what's your goal to get back up to the front where he was running?
I mean, you're just gonna have to be patient with your chance. Obviously, we saw him make all that ground back up, so I feel like really right now you just try not to overdrive it, keep your tires on it until the end. As you see, they're battling here. The 11's probably going to make contact because that's just what he's really good at.
Is Grega, we've seen Grega make an aggressive move once. Is he going to do it again? No, because he couldn't make it 3 wide because they was 2 wide.
And they grass after the door slam. 14 looking to the inside.
Now, if you're
11 way up the track.
Now, if you're Weefy, if you figured out who put you 4 wide, are you going to repay the favor here?
And it looks like he's going to try to poke 3 wide. He just doesn't quite have the run.
As Hendrick with amazing
Hendrick's
crossover move,
wide, exiting 4.
Amazing crossover move to get to the bottom of those guys. Huge block from Grega. He goes from top to bottom, 3 wide for second. Almost a wreck there. Looks like Hendrick might have hit that bump and he slingshotted back up to the middle groove, but they keep it clean. Weefy looking to clear his teammate there for P number 2, but Casey's staying there on his quarter panel. Now, Hoy, that outside line, that middle line or outside line is pretty good if you stay tight on the driver's door on your inside. As we got a 3 wide move here for second.
Hendrick with an aggressive move. He's going to move up the track, opening the door for the 18, 3 wide.
He's going to put Casey up the track.
The door slamming still. Chasing, going to lose all the spots from that. Going to get the worst out of that situation there. And Grega in the lead now. Let's see if he's able to pull away with the clean air. I just feel like the draft is so strong exiting these quarters. It's going to be really hard to pull away. As you see, Weefy all over the back of the 41, the 41 all over the back of the 14. Let's see all the different ways these guys can enter the corner here. This is what I really like about this track. Every angle of the corner is just different, and you can generate runs from everywhere.
I agree. We're side by side for the lead. Looks like we got Hendrick trying to make
the 41 putting his teammate up the track. Ooh, let's see.
3 wide. Here comes Casey.
Opens the door, door slamming again. This is going to open the door for Weefy. The 11 goes around. He hits the bump. He's wrecking in the back once again.
Issues there for the driver of the 11 car. Huge damage on both sides of the car.
As soon as he gets back on the lead lap. But yeah, you really have to be careful on that front straight. Once you hit that bump, you lose complete control of that car. And now we got the 14 battling, blocking his teammate all the way down to the apron. This is gonna open the door for the 18.
The 18 is looking to do a little diamond of the corner, go high and move down low to get a run, get a straighter exit up the corner. He's tied on the 41's back bumper.
And right now, if I'm the 18, I mean, really the best thing you can do right now is get past that 41, break up these SHR teammates.
To the
And we know
inside
Grigga's
goes
running a very
Hendrick.
defensive line right now.
Now, if
He's
you're
gonna
Weefy,
try
what
to
do you
make it through
do?
wide. He doesn't play the run,
Contact!
door slamming.
Grigger's gonna get on his door. Let's go
Oh,
open the
boy,
door for
contact.
Weefy! Here comes Weefy to the inside. What a move by Weefy. I mean, you saw that move coming from my way. I mean, them entering the corner side by side, and with Grigga on tightly on Hendrick's door like that, that's gonna make that forced Hendrick to slide up the track, and that would just open the door for Weefy. It's like Weefy knew that move was coming.
Yeah, I mean, this is what it's all about with Weefy. You know,
Seven.
he's patient. He waits for his turn to get by.
7 laps to go in the stage. Like you said about Weefy, I mean, being patient. Sometimes that doesn't pay off, though. I mean, Weefy's one of the most cleanest drivers in the league and most patient driver in the league. One of the most. But sometimes that really doesn't pay off. But now,
Right now, Weefy, he just seems like he can run anywhere on that track. I mean, 1 and 2, he's able to keep it up high, get that run off. He's able to run where other people can't, and I think that's what's really making the difference right now.
I agree with that 100%. But if you're like, since it looks like, yeah, like you said, Weefy's car can drive wherever it wants. But if you're Weefy, coming back to get 5 to go on the stage, what can you do to defend these two SHR cars?
I think it's going to be important to just, you know, do a little bit what Grigga was doing, run a defensive line a bit. But right now, I don't think Weefy has to run any defense. It doesn't look like they're able to get runs off the corner unless they're going to be able to get together here.
That was close.
And they do right there.
That move, that little block. It looks like Weefy entered the corner a little high, and he dimed down the corner, and that really checked up Hendrick and Grigga. They're on the inside. Here comes a move. Here comes Hendrick looking the inside. He's going to get to the quarter panel.
To the bottom, 4 laps to go on this stage.
That 41 car is going to get a good. I thought he was going to get a good run off the corner, but he might have made a mistake.
Whenever Weefy runs out outside and 1 and 2, he just gets such a good run off. It's going to be hard to pass him there.
Got helicopter cam here. Weefy entered the corner high. Is he going to get the run off the
driving
corner?
in really deep there.
Made a little bit of contact. This is now Grigga's looking to get an amazing run with these guys being too wide. Where's he going to go? Is he going to make it 3 wide? No, it's too late on the straightaway.
And still, Weefy able to get the run in. Hendrick kind of lost his nose there.
3 laps to go in the stage. Weefy could just send in, like, if he's high, and if he's like on the outside of a car, it looks like his car can just send it in deeper than any other guy.
I mean, yeah, this is just pure talent from the 18 so far. We've seen coming to 2 to go now.
It's going to be hard.
Let's see if the 41 or 14 can figure something out, get connected to get by the 18, as they're going to run the outside now.
It's going to be hard to defend these SHR guys. I expect to see a run from Hendrick and Grigga down the straightaway.
And they don't quite get as big as a run as I thought they would, but now they're battling each other back there. Grigga's going to let off now.
Grigga up the track. Looks like he got in that dirty area, got tight. Now this might sell the
Yeah,
stage
but now
between
the
these guys.
41 trying to side draft the 18, final lap of the stage.
I mean, Grigga's not out of it. He's going to dive it deep in the corner. Up the track goes Weefy. Can Hendrick do the crossover move down the back straightaway? Oh,
into
the wall!
He
He wrecks it. Weefy, can he sweep the 2 stages? Oh,
And
around goes
Grigga
Grigga.
Wow.
What in the world
Just
happened
tried to
there?
hold it wide open. Tried to hold it wide open like it was a final lap. It spun himself on the apron, and Weefy spinning across the line.
What in the world? Who won the stage? Okay, so it looks like Weefy won the stage.
So
Brett P2.
Then Hendrick still got P3. Wow. I
Grigga
believe
just
so.
finally spun his car around. What in the world happened? Let's look at this 11 car here. It looks like Casey's car just falls off there after like the first 5 laps.
Yeah, I mean, he spun himself. He's been spinning himself out, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less from the 11, so I can't say I'm surprised.
That's the back-to-back times in the first 2 stages. He just spun out like for the first 5 laps. But Weefy, stage 1, stage 2, can he sweep all stages? We got one more stage coming up. Can be lining up here. Here we go. Front row is Weefy. Brett. Row 2 is Griga and Sidewinder. We are back underway for the final stage here in Kentucky on this fine Saturday night. 25 laps to go.
Let's see if the 1 car has anything on this long run.
Yeah.
We saw him have good long run speed in stage 1.
Weefy clears off the corner. He finally... Ooh! Almost a huge wreck with that 20 car. He bounced off the wall and it was cut down right in front of Casey. That was a close one.
The 1 dives it in deep there, almost making contact with the 18. And this is what Weefy likes to see in that rearview mirror. Likes to see all these guys driving as hard as they can, battling. So he has a good chance to pull away now. You see the 1 taking a defensive line against the 14. Back to you.
There they come off of 2 down the back straightaway. This 1 car, like you said, in stage 1 he had a good long run pace. And that was only 19 laps. There's about 7 more laps in the stage than stage number 1. So can that long run pace finally come in handy?
And the 1 car, I mean the 11 car, around once again in the back.
The 1 car to the inside of the 18 car, looking to lead this race for the first time tonight. What?
Yeah, we're seeing a little bit of that long run speed on the short run here now. Let's see if he has anything.
What's Hendrick gonna do? Hendrick gonna shoot 3 wide. He thinks twice about it. He's gonna just push the 1 car. The 1 car cleared to the lead.
And now Weefy stuck on the outside. I don't think he's gonna be able to generate a run. No, he isn't. And now it's gonna be Brett in his debut race out to the lead.
Side by side, Hendrick on the outside. Is he going to stay on that quarter panel? Yes, he does. It looks like. Never mind, the 1 car clears him off the straightaway, but here comes Hendrick with the run down the back straightaway. Sidewinder off the pace. Casey off the pace. Top 4 still stuck together in a train. About 21 laps to go now.
And Weefy and Hendrick are just all over each other right now. This is making each other quite loose in the quarters. They're going to have to figure something out to get by this 1. I believe that they are faster than the 1 car.
Yeah, but if that long run pace holds strong with that 1 car like we've seen in stage number 1, they have to get by him soon. But if they take too long, we can finally see that 1 car pull away. 20 laps to go now.
And the 1 in the 41 make a little bit of contact. That's going to cause Hendrick to have to run the outside in the corner. Let's see if he can get a run here on the back straight. And Weefy into the wall.
2 is the outside quarter panel. Yes, Weefy does slap the wall off the corner, but he holds strong.
And already we are seeing just an average about 10 to 12% of the right rear being gone on the top 4 cars.
How about we go NASCAR crank it up for the first time tonight?
He's just like Jeff Gordon. Oh my god.
Or 7.5 miles a lap, you know? And think about this, that's going 185 miles per hour. Now imagine going down the highway in that 20 car, how much gas if we save in there, you know? Holy, he saved at the pump. What can I say? Save at the pump. Save at the pump. Pump me. Save at the pump.
Boom, 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 boom. my god, he just got baited. He just got baited.
Did I do something then?
No,
Or is that Brett Baker?
Alright, we are back from NASCAR cranking up. And you've seen turn number 3 and 4, Grega made a 3-wide move. It looks like Hendrick to the back bumper, Weefy there. Never mind, that might have just been the camera angle. But that puts Grega from P number 4 into P number 2. And this is what the one car loves to see in front of him. And I mean behind him.
Yeah, and now the 41 battling the 18. This is going to hold up, probably his biggest start so far as Weefy high up the track and once again contact with the 41. Brett loves to see this. Just 16 laps to go.
Are we going to finally see that long run car come in handy here tonight? As it looks like Weefy's car might be starting to fall off here.
Yeah, currently right now we are estimating just around almost a 30% fall off on the right side tires from the 18.
Weefy has a little bit of
just about 9 laps.
Weefy has a little bit of right front damage on the right front of his car. I don't think that would be hindering his performance at all. But I mean, with these cars being so aerodynamically important, any damage can really hurt your race car, especially at these high speeds. Oh, the one car! What a save! He went from leading the race.
Contact with the 18, but he's gonna lose the lead now.
He's gonna lose the draft. It looks like. He might be fine with it.
That could have been very dangerous. I thought the one was gonna spin.
Here comes Hendrick to the inside of Grega, side by side for lead between the SHR boys. Where's Weefy gonna go?
Well, if this one car wants to stay in the draft, he's gonna have to have a good turn 1 and 2.
Up the track goes Hendrick. Is Greg going to do the crossover? No, but we can see a big move coming here from Weefy. Down the back straightaway.
And this brung the one car back in the draft as I go on board with him. He is back in the draft.
Up the track goes Greg. Let's open the door for Weefy. Weefy might slide in behind him. Yes, he does. Hendrick leading about 15 laps. Sorry, 13 laps to go.
Grega up the track, slides in front of the 41. That's going to cause some check up there. The one car seems very loose in the back. I don't know if he's going to be able to catch back up. What can Weefy do? Can he take advantage of, the draft?
Coming out of
the corner. Hendrick seems to get a run. Grega going to go down and block.
12 laps to go this time by. Greg to the bottom of the track, blocking. Is that going to open the door for Weefy? Go to the inside. The door is open. He just don't have the momentum to get to the inside of Hendrick, but Hendrick might get a good run down the back straightaway. But not a good enough run to do anything with it, as we're going to come to get 11 laps to go.
And Hendrick, he gets the door open for him. He's to the inside of the 14.
Side by side for the lead.
This is likely going to bring a freight train unless Weefy wants to make a move here too.
We've seen this move once.
He's going to get really close to that yellow line.
Weefy didn't have a good enough corner to make the move he did before, but he's going to get to the inside of Grega. And
Hendrick into the wall.
Looks like the 14 car had a good enough momentum off the corner to stay in front of Weefy.
Yeah, I really feel like Weefy burnt up his stuff. And we just got 10 laps to go now.
This is one of the longest runs we had all night. Well, if this thing goes green all the way, this is definitely going to be the longest run of the night. Oh, in the wall they go!
Oh, the 14 and the 18 into the wall. I think that draft is making these cars really upset here, Ricky.
I agree with what you're saying. The draft and these worn tires, because like you said, like I said earlier, this is about the longest they run all night.
Yeah, we are seeing just about a 40 to 50% tire fall off from the beginning of the run here. So this is the loosest that these guys have got. The 18 hard into the wall. Can he save it? He's gonna save it, but he loses a lot of time.
He's about 9/10 behind the top two. So, but this could be what the 14 and 41 car likes to see. They have the chance to pull away now. They might just do that.
The 18's gonna have to put down some good laps. he's gonna catch back up here.
I don't know. Is he in the draft? That's the thing. He's still 8/10
no.
behind the top, behind Griga.
Not quite in the draft.
It's gonna settle between these guys.
I don't know, this is a very tough one. The 14 and the 41 just seem like even. They seem pretty even so far throughout this race, so this is going to be an entertaining one, assuming we go green the rest of the way.
7 laps to go now. Weefy looks to be out of it. The one car out of it is going to be settled between these SHR boys, but here comes Griga the inside. Oh, I thought he was just looking at the inside. Must be in the camera angle. Weefy's out of the draft. His chance at the win most likely over unless some catastrophic happens with the top 2.
And the 11 around once again as he's battling the 20. It's a one-car spin just off of the exit of 2.
He has to get out of the way. Where's the leader is at? They just coming out of turn number 2 now. Weefy 1.2 behind the leaders, so he's, like I said, out of it. But we're coming to get 5 to go, but these guys keep battling and make contact. And that could bring the 18 car right back into it, but I doubt that's going to happen. 5 laps to go. Can Griga go back to back, or can Hendrick get the first win of his H&N career? Weefy loose again. Mistake made. That's definitely going to take him out of it if he had any other chance at it. That mistake he made will cost him about 2/10. But, boy, that doesn't mean that these top 2 guys are coming home clean. I mean, these guys can get loose at any time because how this game works, the game's very inconsistent. 1 minute you're fine, next minute you're spinning out loose. So anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, especially with them catching up to this lap car, that's going to bring even more draft to them. Assuming they do.
We're coming to get 3 to go.
Hendrick has a pretty decent gap over Griga currently. So he's got a little bit less pressure, but that means, you know, Hendrick isn't going to have to drive as hard as Griga, so this could definitely force Griga into a mistake.
I agree with that. Next time by will be
down this very long back straight, the 41 has draft. And the 14 is drafting off the 41. This can cause a lot of ruckus entering 3. As you see, the 14 going to drive it in pretty deep here. He made it stick. That's shocking.
to the outside.
And that's going to open the door for him.
Contact!
Side-by-side contact, and Griga goes into the grass. Lap traffic gets in the way.
That might have cost. That might have costed. Actually, Griga's going to dive it deep off in the corner. He's not out with this draft.
He gets back into the draft, and the 11 is bump drafting the 41. The 11 is not a part of this battle, but he gives Griga the draft back.
Griga diving it deep off in the corner.
Sending it in, really deep contact, I believe.
He's definitely in striking distance, but what is he? What's that 11 car
doing? Showing the 11 down the track, showing
white flag in the air.
Let's see if Hendrick can hold on to it for one more time, or can Griga get within striking distance once again. He's going to need a big run down the straight.
Can he get it, though? Ah, he makes a mistake.
Oh, he gets loose. He can still strike if he really sends it in. As we saw on stage number 2.
Oh, he sends it. It's not going to count.
It's not enough.
It's not going to stick.
Coming out of 4, it's going to be Hendrick getting his first career win at Kentucky.
Oh, the Welland car was flipped, but the 41 car of Hendrick, second race in the lead, is going to get his first win in H&N. What a race. What a race. That was an amazing race. Might not have the best finish, but good racing till the end. Your finishing results are Hendrick, Griga, Weefy, Brett Baker, Sidewinder, and coming home in last place is the driver of the 11 car. What a surprise. Finished the race 1 lap down. Well.
And we have some news. The 11 car will be watching the race on YouTube next week.
Oh, man. Well, what a race. Not the finish the 41 car wanted tonight. But that's how that goes. Next race up, Hoy, is Gateway next Wednesday. I think that's going to be another thriller, too.
Yeah, I expect to see a lot of bump and runs there. So, especially after this one, that's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I agree. And the next race after that, we go back to Homestead. Homestead, I think, is going to be a good race, too.
Well, a lot of us don't have 24. Yeah, 24 kind of suck.
So that's going to be it here tonight. But, Hoy, what do you rate this race?
I honestly, I'd give this a 8 out of 10. It was good racing. You know, the end of the race had its circumstances, but I mean, very entertaining.
I agree. I'm gonna rate this race 8.5 too. I mean, not the best finish, but still had amazing racing throughout the night. So, with the finish, kind of takes away some points, but still amazing racing all through the night too. And what do you think of the rookie, Brett Baker, first race tonight? I mean, he was strong throughout the race. It looks like he just said that his right rear just decided just to fall off the cliff there at the end, and that definitely showed too. I mean, huge. I mean, his car just fell off the cliff there at the end.
Well, I mean, you know, he did pretty good, especially for a debut. But we shouldn't count out the other rookies in the field.
I agree. What do you think of Hendrick winning that race?
You know, he was one of the fastest on a race. I'd say it was very deserving, no matter what the circumstances were, and I think he's going to be a threat here come playoff time, assuming he makes it.
I agree with that, but that's going to be it here tonight from Gateway. Amazing racing. Good finish. And next time you see us, we will be at Gateway Wednesday night. See y'all then, folks. Congratulations to Hendrick on picking up the win.